What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the second channel. Today we're going to be telling a story time. A bit more of a not crazy story time or anything, but more of like an interesting story. Basically based off the title, you'll probably be able to tell. I'm gonna be telling a story of a little mystery of a personal mystery of mine. So if you enjoy the video, like and subscribe, and follow the socials, and check out my first channel, and let's get into the story time. Alright, so this story time actually relates to a device, handheld game device that I'm sure a lot of you have used, or at least had in your childhood, is the DS. I personally have had one for pretty much my whole life. But I got a lot of games from my cousin, who was the one that actually got me my DS. A couple others from my parents and stuff, but regardless, this one is specifically about the How to Train Your Dragon game. Now, if you don't know what How to Train Your Dragon is, I'd be surprised. It was a very popular series, probably ended a few years ago. I don't even remember how long ago the third one came out. I think it was like 2016 or something. But that's basically a kind of thing that I grew up with, a movie series that I grew up with and enjoyed, as I'm sure a lot of you did. Now, personally, I think this was around the time that the first one came out. I don't know when I got this game. Don't know when exactly this story time takes place. It's just something that I've kind of always thought about a lot throughout my life. Is probably around the time I was 7 or 8. And basically, I'm, chilling on the ground. Pretty sure it's out by my front door. And I'm playing on the DS. I'm playing the How to Train Your Dragon game. And so dinner arrives, or not arrives, but dinner is ready. So my mom comes over to me and says to me that dinner is ready. And so I was like, okay, time for dinner. So I save my game, turn the DS off, and I don't know why I did this, but I remember specifically that, well, this was near, I have a table out by the front door, table with a few chairs, and so I was right around there. I was pretty much under the table, and for whatever reason, I take the game cartridge out of the DS. I don't know why I did this. There's no real reason to take it out, but I do specifically remember taking it out of the DS, placing it on the floor right where I was, and I do remember seeing the game cartridge with my DS, and I go for dinner, no clue what I had, doesn't matter at all, but either way, I return to the site of where my DS is. My DS is there. I think I have a case, like a silver case, that my DS and all its games go into, and I'm pretty sure that was out. I'm not exactly sure, but all I know is my DS was there for sure, and there was no sight of my DS game. At the time, I did not have a dog. The only times I've ever had a dog was when I was a baby, and up until recently, in the past couple of years, I got a dog, our family got a dog. So at that time, no dog, and at that time, I'm pretty sure the only other one would be my baby sister, except I don't think she would have been around my DS. So I was very confused as a kid, and especially like right at that moment when I went back to it, I was very excited to go back and play the How to Train Your Dragon game. Very enjoyable from what I remember. I'm pretty sure it was kind of like a Pokemon-like game. But basically, I come back and it's not there. I'm looking everywhere around I can possibly look. And like, even so, like you could say you might have kicked it or whatever, and it might have hit the wall or something, whatever. But right where I am, right where I was there was not really anything that would like hide it. There was just nothing. It was like a couple walls, the table, and the chairs, and I don't remember what it's called. I think a cabinet or something, but you can see everywhere if you just look around a little bit, and I looked everywhere around that whole area, could not find it anywhere, and it's been a mystery to this day, and I just think it slipped into the back rooms. It's like such a weird mystery and phenomena. I have no clue where it could possibly have gone, because it is still not shown up to this day. This is like, when I'm 7 or 8, this is like, 9 years ago. So, I realistically have no clue how it hasn't shown up in the 9 years, because there's no way that it could have possibly, gone into any vents. At least I don't think so. It would have to really bounce, I think, because there is a vent under a couch that I have. However, that couch is a few meters, probably 8 meters away from where that table is. So it would have to really bounce, and I would have noticed. As a kid, I definitely would have noticed whether I had kicked it, and if I didn't notice I kicked it, I would have noticed the sound of it hitting the wall. And I really have no idea. It just dumbfounded me at the time. It dumbfounds me even now, because there's no way that it just disappeared. How does it just disappear? And even it just it hasn't shown up in the last 9 years that it's been gone. So I've just accepted the fact that it is gone forever. I'm very tempted to just buy it off of eBay and stuff, just so I can see what it actually looks like. If I do end up getting that, I think I'm gonna put it on this channel. I'm not sure. So I guess subscribe if you want to see that. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all I need to say about this story time. Very confusing. I would like suggestions on where you think it could have gone, because no clue. I think it's gone forever. Probably never going to show up ever. Or I'm going to be 40 and it's just going to randomly show up in a box. But other than that, I think that's all that I will be discussing today. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, follow my socials, and join the Discord. All those in the description, as well as the link to my main channel, if you would like to go check that out. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.